Hello everyone, welcome back to the third video of our MySQL tutorial series. In this video we are going to cover MySQL constraints and we are going to see how they will help in manipulation of data in our tables. And today we are using the visual tool that makes it much easier to interact with your databases, which is MySQL Workbench, your all-in-one tool to manage MySQL databases, which is perfect for beginners as well as experienced users. If you have not installed MySQL Workbench yet, no worries, click on the I button for the installation part video. So after installing the MySQL Workbench, just open it. It may take a couple of seconds to open. So yes, our Workbench is properly installed and working. Now we can see MySQL connections. Under this tab, we have to click on that plus icon to make a new connection. Now we have to assign a name to our connection. In my case, I am giving it as test. You can give it any name. Leave all the settings as it is and click on OK. Now here we can see our test connection has been created. Now click on it. Now enter the root password of your MySQL server. Then press OK. We have landed on our MySQL Workbench interface. So the central area is our workspace query 1, where we are going to write all the SQL queries, and below it we are going to get our results. On the left hand side we have the navigation bar, where we have all the databases and objects. We can access it all from the left side. Now click on schemas tab. We can see here how many databases are there in our MySQL server. There is only one database which is pre-existing when we made a new connection, which is used by MySQL itself. We don't have to change anything inside it. Now creating our first database name as collection. We write the database creation query, create database and then database name. Now to execute the MySQL query, just go and click on the lightning bolt button. As you can see, our query has been executed. Now we have to create tables inside our collection database. Now we are going to access our database by use command. Now write use and the database name, then semicolon. Just select the query you have to run and click on that run button to execute the query. Before moving any further, let's get a good grip on MySQL constraints. Constraints are nothing but rules for your data, ensuring data accuracy and preventing the errors. These are the types and their examples, which are majorly used in MySQL. While storing the data into the tables, we use these constraints to make data accuracy and error-free mechanism. So let's go to the workbench and now try out some constraints while storing the data into the table. So to create a table, we are using create command like create table, then table name, and writing the particular field names with their particular data type and the constraints. So here the field name is name and data type is character. Then employee ID, which would be unique. So we are using primary key, which is a constraint, and then salary, which is an integer data type, but it should not be null. It should be a positive value. That's why using the not null constraint. Then the field name joining and the data type should be date. Then select the query and click on run. Our table has been created by using some constraints. Let's insert the values into our table by insert command. Just write insert into the table name employee. Then in circular brackets we have to write the field names like name, employee ID, salary, etc. After closing the circular bracket, we have to write values. Again the circular brackets, and inside them we have to write the values according to particular data type. This is the particular format you have to enter your date. Then close the bracket. After that, copy it, paste it after the comma, and edit all the data entries you want to enter in the next row. One thing you have to keep in mind that while entering a char data type or varchar data type, you have to enter it into single inverted commas, and the date will be also entered inside the single inverted commas. Now select the query and click on run. So our query is running fine. It is executed. Now we can see the data in our table. Just write select asterisk from the table name, that is employee, and semicolon. Just select the query and click on run. So here we can see our table has been displayed. Basically, we have entered data in 3 rows. As our primary key, we have employee ID, and we have used the constraint not null for the salary because salary will be always positive. It cannot be null or any negative value by any chance. Now we are going to check how primary key will work if we enter employee ID same in 2 rows. Now just again copy it, paste it, and then just change the employee name and the other details. But we are not changing the primary key. Let the employee ID of J be 22 and Viru be 22 as well. So what happened next? The primary key will prevent the duplicacy, and to prevent it, it will generate an error. And what the error is about? It is about entering the duplicate value inside the primary key, which is not allowed. That was the use of primary key constraint. The value inside the primary key will always be unique for each and every row, and it will be unique as well as not null. Now to directly access any row with the primary key, we will use select command with clauses. In the next video, we are going to study about clauses in detail. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more exciting videos. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.